Okay. I just need to write this down because I forgot to do that, of course. I almost dropped my pen. Okay, so, easy, simple little goal, right? Man, I've had this game open for a little bit, but it should be fine, right? Okay, what do you give? Okay, we have a few dungeons that we can run through today. Which is honestly the main goal, because I would like for my dungeons to be as complete as I can get them. My glasses are smudged to all Zodiac and back. Now, here's the adventure I was looking for. I've got a job that needs doing, and something tells me you'd be the best. You'd just be the one to do it. Now, stop me if I get this wrong, but a little bird told me that you've been in and out of the Great Gabul Library, and that walking, talking broom of all things showed you the way in. Well, I suppose that latter bit's neither here nor there. But long story short, a certain personage, I guess would be a better way to say it, has something they want from the library, a hefty leather-bound tome to be exact, and they've asked me with finding the right man to retrieve it. There's just one rub. Seems some heedless interloper, mind you, I'm not looking to point fingers here, left the door to the forbidden vault wide open, allowing what seems like every void sign and scrolled abomination in the Encyclopedia Eorzea to saunter right in. A right mess, I'm sure you agree. Fortunately, the strapping lad standing in front of me knows the place like the back of his hand. I just need you to make like a broom friend, sweep out the nasties and retrieve the tome for my client. Simple enough, right? I'll meet you there. Yeah, I didn't struggle reading that at all. Today's not going to be a rough day. Okay. We'll go to the Fires of Somal next. The idea is I want to try and grab all the, why don't I remember having to go all the way back here to talk to this freaking Moogle? Get all the dungeons I can unlock, and then queue up for them, right?
Ah, you're a little, aren't you? I've found you at last, Kupo. Vidofnir asked me to come and find you, and I've been searching high and low and far and near, Kupo. Do you know how difficult it is to look for someone while trying to stay unseen yourself? Well, never mind about that now. There are more important things to worry about, Kupo. Vidofnir was very insistent that I hurry you back to Somal Summit as soon as possible, so on your way, Kupo. Right, well, that's my job done. I'll go on ahead and let Vidofnir know you're coming.
Thank you very much, Riley. I hope you're doing good too. Obviously there's nothing of spoilage here, I don't think. Hope you're doing good too. Hope you're enjoying your level ups in 14. Looking badass with a gun on that elf. Fair. I'm like done the story for Heavensward, so only time you would see someone related to it is if I do the raids, I think. I actually don't even remember who's involved in the raids. But that's not today. I just got heavy dungeons. Or hard dungeons. Ah. I got there and there. But I need to open up this. This water is not cold anymore, which is really sad, but it's fine. At least not as cold as I want it to be. But there's still some chilliness.
Coffee no hair.
I like don't want to spoil anything because this area is really cool, but I'm just like trying to remember where I can run. Yes, I. Ooh. Oh, how far have you gotten your friend in post MSQ? Big striking opportunities where I need to go to next. Maybe listening to this should be okay. You start Heavensward skill. Let's go. Nope, that is not what I want to look at. Where are you here? I don't think that's what I have to go for. We're about to do our first non. Ooh. Let's go. Yeah, if I'm remembering right, the Heavensward is the shortest story. So, oh, that person vanished. So you have oh, is this gear? Oh, that's gear, huh? So hopefully you guys enjoy the story. Oh, that's just this, isn't it? Yeah. Nope, not there. Is it this one? I just want to look at what my weapon will look like later. Oh,
I'm so lost.
oh wait. It's this. Oh wait, that's two. Oh, yeah. Let's look at that one. Oh, that's not it either. But that looks cool. There we go. Nope, not what I thought it was either. That's where you get this outfit from. Interesting. I know that you got the fedora stuff over here, honestly. Oh, the horns. They don't really suit me. Alright, I need to open up a... it's so bright. I have the lights off in my room right now, and it's like all... what's the word? It's like all dark and stuff because it's like it's storming a little bit outside, so it's like bright as hell on my second monitor. Final Fantasy 14 dungeon list. I need to look for the oh wait, am I missing any? of these. Oh, I need to do that stuff still. Okay. Let's see which dungeons I'm missing at the moment. Alright, I'm missing you, which I have the quest for. I'm missing you, which I have the quest for. I'm missing you. I have you. I'm missing you. Missing you. Where? Okay. You're in Limsa. You're in Redania. You're in Limsa. Okay, easy. I'll go look at these other quests. What's that mission? I guess I'll do striking opportunity later. Or hopefully I can get him to focus. Oh, true. I'm sorry. I didn't even register that was there. I was trying to figure something out. Yeah, hopefully you can, but it's like 92 quest MSQ, and 54 maybe post. Do 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 do. And I'm stuck on a wall. Where am I at? I believe this one here is the other dungeon that I'm missing. Yes. What? There's one behind me, isn't there? No? Oh, thank God. Oh, I've done enough running for one day. Those goddamn goes. I'm stroking out. Those God's damned beasts came out of nowhere. It's a wonder we made it out alive. That's a woman. But we can't just leave the treasure here. Looks like there's the sort of... Wait. Looks like the sort that's used to risking life and limb. Might you be able to help clear a way through those seedkin? And that damn near made a meal of us? We'd see that it would be worth your while, of course. If you're interested, let my friend Swanee know. He should be somewhere near the entrance to St. Monacane's Arbitorium. Well, I reckon it's safe to go back to Idleshire. And look for a few more hands. We'll need as much as we can get, as much help as we can get. Hope to see you at the Arbitorium. Yeah, sure thing, sweetheart. I'm fine with risking life and limb. I'm like so kerfuffled feeling today. Well, that's probably because I didn't get much sleep. Yo, look at him. You're here to help with the seedkin infestation in the Arbitorium? Thank the gods. We've not the numbers to venture in there ourselves. They used to research plant life from every corner of the realm here. You know, of course, with no one to look after it, it's all gotten a bit overgrown. Usually, places like this are more trouble than they're worth. But if the parchments we've found are anything to go by, there's something in these ruins that could benefit everyone in Isleshire for generations to come. A proper, priceless treasure. And it goes without saying, a site as old as this is sure to be stuffed with all sorts of precious relics, which you'd be welcome to keep if you help beat a path up for us. We'll follow behind once it's safe and see if we can find what we're looking for. You're welcome, my boy. Okay, so I have this one. Oh wait, I'm like going the complete wrong way. And I go all the way over here. For the library. I'm in the right area. Just a little bit higher up now, Floggy. It's thundering. Ooh, I can feel the floor shake on that one. Ah, there you are. Good to see a man who doesn't shy away from a challenge. You'll be a sturdy looking, you see the sturdy looking door ahead? And to your left, that'll be the entrance to the Forbidden Vaults. This is as far as I can take you. It's in my contract, you see. Anyhow, my client and I are both counting on you to retrieve that tome. Watch your back in there and try to keep it down. It is a library, after all. Okay, so I got 1, 2, and now this one, which I need to go all the way up here for. Hello, big boy. Ooh, it's a cutscene. Thou hast discharged thy duty admirably, child of Mohom. And greetings to thee, warrior of light. Dost have my gratitude for thy hasty arrival. I bid thee hence to Somal to aid in the quieting of these sacred grounds. When Nidhogg did meet his end, his minions quit the slopes of the mountain, and its once tranquil passage have come home to all manner of beastly intruders. And worse, the fires at the core of Somal rage and swell, as if roiled by some unwelcome parasite. The spirits of our fallen will find no rest until this disturbance is calmed. Thus did I have thee descend unto the mountain depths and sweep clean Somal's stony halls. Would that I could perform the deed myself. Alas, my girth prevents passage through the caverns leading unto the mountain's molten heart. Wilt thou accept this challenge I lay upon thee? Yeah. Thou art generous of spirit, child of man. Know that I shall not sit idly by, whilst thou toilest within. Those winged nuisances whose screeches rend the air above the summit will soon learn of my displeasure. Wow.
Sincerely hope Vidofnir never thinks me as a winged nuisance. Anyway, good luck in there, little Kupo.
They didn't say Kupo, but I wanted them to say Kupo. Okay, next we go to Gridania. I was just a little runny today. Oh, what's that shirt? Oh, I thought it was like a long coat. This, though, I really want them to make one for, or a coat similar to this for, other jobs, because I would rock the hell out of it. Like that blue right there. Ooh, that green. Damn. Makings of a gunbreaker, carpenter, bad bladder, pup no longer. Okay, but wait, what am I looking for here again? 610. Oh, okay, it's in Conjures. Oh, they have a nice axe. I'm still curious as to what I will consider my main job after all this is said and done. Because on my other character, which I would say is my raid character, but our group has disbanded because we couldn't find people to continue the runs in or with. I don't fully know what I'll be using that character for, other than like just helping my friends through their stories in the future, because this is now officially my tried and true main character that I will be using from here on out for the foreseeable future. I will be Little Frog, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep, unless there's like a hairstyle that I can find later on that like really, you know, fancies my my style. I'm gonna be keeping the Alfino hair.
Ah, full glad I am of your presence, little. The Twelveswood needs your potent arts at once more. Following the deeds of the lost city of Ampedor, we had thought that the darkness lifted. Its haunted walls fade from the nightmare. Thus did we enter the ruins, the elements at our sides, intent upon returning to the decaying Ephidus to the forest, for only our immortal companions to withdraw without warning. From there, their agitated whisperings, we later gleaned that the entity of daunting power yet lingers within the bowels of the city. And until this day, this being is put down, the elements appear loath to return. I pray you visit Raya Osena, where she awaits in Camp Tranquil, and answer her plea for assistance.
Yes, sir. I like doing these days of just dungeon runs. They're always some of my favorite. Ah, my feisty little chocobo. Honestly, I want to play more 14 off stream, so I might start working towards my, what's it called? My relic weapon for warrior on my own, without my friend's help, and just because she was doing it, but she doesn't have her sub anymore, and she's been playing some other stuff. And I mean, her and I might go on call tonight and play Fortnite. Honestly, seeing Fortnite's old map again, really good. We spent yesterday playing it and just talking about AOT's ending, even though like we both knew the ending for her a lot longer than me, but for some time for both of us. I'm just... It was so good. I loved it.
Ah, Master Atoa's successor is come. To no other would I entrust this task. Lest you wonder, I do not doubt your success in impunging the darkness which took root in the ruins before. The heart of the evil was excised, without question. But it would seem that some other power lay dormant beneath the stones of all the while. Its presence invisible to our senses. Plainly, however, it is that power is very much awake. The elementals' panic attest to that. Quieting them will be no small task. While my fellows and I endeavor to persuade the elementals to rejoin us, I would have you venture into the city once more, and find the source of this new disturbance, and do what must be done. The wood wailer, Alfine, yet stands guard at the gate. I dare say he has not forgotten you, and I would ask he would... Oh, my bad. Ask and he will let you pass. There we go. Oh, sorry. I also need to do my white mage quests again. When I heard about the new trouble in the Lost City, I thought you might be back. Not one to leave a job half finished, eh? Where you're stepping there, not fit to frighten an elemental, is not to be taken lightly. But be you favored by the Seedseer or not? I don't get why they don't let us search up for 5. Obviously, because it can show 6 dungeons. So, like, why are we stuck to the 5 and can't get a 6th one, right? I need to go to Eorzea, which I was giving it some thought. And I know I mentioned this last stream, but I'm very much so considering playing through Dawntrail when it releases as... Oh, it's a little... I can't say her name, actually, because that's spoiler. I'm considering playing as a scholar. Out of the blue, want to be a fisher, shall we dance? I also really miss what's it called right now? Summoner, which I quite love Summoner. I feel like there's one over here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Things are getting serious. Little, perfect timing as always. We are in need of your talents to deal with some trouble brewing over on the Isles of Umbra. Seems the pack o' kobolds have made a grab for fair Cirrus. The smiths working on the restoration barely made it out alive. Maelstrom commands drawn up plans to take back the tower, with Master Mimodia advising, and oh, things stand on the ground. We've been, but when they've asked him for his opinion, it kept going, and on and on.
about some adventurer from long past that helped drive off the sirens from the same spot. Now, no disrespect to the old fella, but he don't have the faintest grasp of what's happening. And so we couldn't help wonder if is Eorzea was none other. God, this guy speaks weird. None other than your fine self. You being a siren slayer and all. So, what do you say? Willing to lend us and relighten the beacon? Oh my God. I knew I could count on ye. One of our storm's flyers is making the final preparations at the airship landing right now. Tell your traitor sent ya, and she'll give you the particulars. Ah. My brain hurts from pirate speak. It's like the one I would like always be like, hey, I'm sorry for butchering it, but you can't blame me. I wish I had this top on this character. Actually, I have to go this way. I'm gonna turn the light on because it is way too dark in here for me. Thankfully, it's just a little pull light, but still. Way too bleeding dark in a... look who's back in Limsa. Me and the chief were just talking about ye at the wench, you know. Come to think of it. Wait.
Come to think of it. Wait here. I'll go and get him. It's resting day, but he wanted to speak to ye about something. Hullbreaker. Something about Hullbreaker. I'm gonna use the pirate voice now. For both of them. Glad to see you come back. Every time I hear your name, I'm reminded of how you helped me salvage that coffer from Hullbreaker Isle. You did me a great favor, lad. Though the rumors of Mistbeard's treasure soon died down, I couldn't abide by the thought of having the horror picked apart by the vultures. So I petitioned the Admiral to sanction the establishment of a camp on the island for the purpose of hosting training exercises. I reasoned that the place was remote enough to give our recruits a proper taste of combat. But truth be told, with all the administrative duties asked of them these days, I'm more worried about our finest going soft. Sparring with your comrades might keep the rust off your blade. But it won't stop it going dull. That being the case, I thought I might ask you for some help in sharpening exercises. A little sharpening exercise. Remind them what it feels like to be in a real fight. Chief, was hoping you might run over to the Maelstrom. I don't know why he became Scottish. Maelstrom training gauntlet. And give our elites a good going over nothing too rough like. Just a few missing teeth and an old cracked rib savvy. Assuming you're willing, come and find me at the Morbray Dry Docks when you're ready, and I'll arrange passage to Hullbreaker Isle for you and your mates. That voice went like 15 different directions from Sunday. Wait, there's one in here that I have to do. I have to go up to the Yarmy matey.
The thing where the airship sits. The airship landing.
me mateys. Let's go for a right rousing of one another. This fight cannot go on for too long. Oi, oi, oi.
Or whatever pirates say.
Little, we are honored to have you with us. The situation is developing even as we speak, but I will do my best to explain what we know. According to Master Mimodia, he and his fellow smiths barely escaped with their lives when the kobolds began scattering bombs around the lighthouse's foundations. He believed the beastmen intend to blow the Ferocious to pieces, thus disrupting our most vital support route to and from Western Lenosia. Needless to say, they cannot be permitted to succeed. We must act swiftly before the rocks begin to pile up around Aleport. That is where you come in. The kobolds have sealed off the ground entrance, so we'll propose to take you to the top of the tower by airship. Once you're there, you'll proceed inside to see the bombs, along with any kobolds you encounter. The Maelstrom will then bring up the rear and secure the area. Before we proceed, I must stress the need for caution. Master Mimodia suspects that if the kobolds are bent upon destroying Ferocious, they will have more than a handful of flame and void scent at their disposal. One inopportune explosion could set the restoration back by moons, if not years. You know as well as I do how volatile bombs can be. If we are to save the beacon, we'd have best leave soon. There we go. I don't know if that's a good accent or not, and I'm sorry if it's a bad one. Bum bum ba da bum bum ba. Ba 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 dum ba da dun 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 dun. That's a cute top. The black vibe is nice, but the Alfino blue is right there. Ever since we took control of that rock, I don't know what I'm making him now, but this is his voice. It's been my job to keep an eye on the skies over the Sealadales. When the misty mane of the doxy pulse sweep. Oh wait, he's a pirate. Sweeps in. There ain't no point weighing anchors. You can see 'em and you can't see an ilm in front of your face. Long story short, we have to stay here and watch the weather. But I'll be listening out for word of how you get on. Thanks for agreeing to do this. By the way, now having a fable hero like yourself go through the same regime as the infantrymen'll do wonders for morale. Any road, the weather seems to be behaving just now. So let me know when your crew's ready to be ferried over. We'll get everything else in place, and in the meantime, give them Storm Elites a bloody nose for me, eh? Yes, sir. Alright, so I have 5 set. So, these should go relatively swiftly. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that thought process. St. Monicane's and Arbitorium. Oh, I need to go into FC chat or party chat.
Oh, this is like their only time. It's okay. I'm a self-healer to a degree. Alright, let's see what their adventure plate looks like. They don't got one. Let's see if their frog. Wait, what did I say? I got that pew pew? I love corpicers. They're so cute. Oh, you know what I should do? I should also work on my book today because I got to get one for tomorrow. But it says do a level 60 dungeon, and this is in fact a level 60 dungeon. Crazy how that works, ain't it? Oops. Oh, I just realized her name is Howl Pendragon. Oh, shit. House of Castle is, in fact, my favorite movie, so... And one of my favorite books, technically. You know, I'll do this pull first because I'm not saying I don't trust our healer at the moment. I just don't have 100% confidence. Which is a nicer way of saying I don't fully trust them. But also, again, I sometimes use Scholar a good bit, so I know how iffy it can be when it comes to healing output at times, and you know, that fun jazz. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba, da-da-dum-dum. Oh, we got more soldiers popping up. Alright. Into the boss mosh pit. I would say to the boss mess. Say mosh. I'm gonna say zone. My brain said ma. That's a lot more golden than usual. Ouchie. It's fine. I don't really expect to be taking too much damage from it, so I'm... I would love if this dungeon gave you like an axe of honey. Oh, the Winnie the Pooh axe. I just need a tissue. Instead, I just knocked over so much shit on my desk. You know what's really interesting? I don't think I've ever seen, 14 streamers who double up on the same, or content creators in general, double up on the same, main job. Larry Zor is a summoner. Sayori's a Dark Knight. Spofi is a scholar, which is close to a summoner, but it's not a summoner exactly. Let's see who else is there. Oh, you know what? Nope, there are one. Xenosi Vex and Shenpai are both warriors. Those are the only ones that I can think of. I only know of one samurai, I only know of one black mage, I only know of one gunbreaker. That's pretty cool. I wonder what also the least used. I know of a monk who at the moment is at least a sage because of the way things work in their static, I believe. I know of a white mage. I don't know if I said that or not. So yeah, it's kind of cool seeing that I don't know of any like double ups. At least, again, other than the one, I don't know of any other double ups. I wasn't exactly paying attention. Uh-oh, that is not good. I did a little oofy goofy there. Everything should be okay though. Alright, and GG. Dun 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 dun. I have like this little 330 milliliter water bottle beside me, and they're just like these little stubby guys. They're so cute. Alright, I guess those are mine. 3 accommodations. 3 accommodations. Let's go, gamers. Let's go. Haha, I knew that the thought of the Arbitorium treasure would be enough to keep to get your juices flowing. Thanks for all the pruning you did for us. We were able to get a good look around the ruins, and it didn't take us long to find what we were after. Oh, I can't wait to tell Midnight Dew the good news. Speaking of which, would you mind coming with us to Idleshire? Midnight Dew's Dew will want to thank you personally, and I dare say, even an adventurer like you would be interested in our finds. Sure. I'm hoping it'll, you know, like teleport me to the front of each dungeon that I complete like that. If not, it's okay. Ooh, actually, I want to look at something.
I'm at 116. Yay.
At a point, I'll have to check Unexpected Proposal and Striking Opportunity. Gee, I'll probably go through Striking Opportunity first. That looks like Voxer.
Ah, so you've come at last.
Adventurer, well, let's get Midnight Dew the good news. Let's give Midnight Dew the good news. Now that's the ending I wanted to hear. Let's hope these seeds live up to their reputation. What fruit do you reckon they'll bear, adventurer? Something wrong? You seem surprised. Sonny did tell you our friend, Sonny, you did tell our friend here what you were looking for, didn't you? Now that I come to think of it, that little detail might have slipped my mind. You see, the treasure we're looking for was the seeds and sprouts that were cultivated especially by the Sharlayans. Years of research went into breeding them, apparently, and they produce plants like you wouldn't believe. As of now, Idleshire's main industry is collecting the junk left behind by the Sharlayans, but it won't last forever. Which is why it's important we find new ways to make ends meet, for we end up with nothing left to trade. Acquiring those sprouts and seeds was the first step to accomplishing that goal. If we find the crops that'll flourish in this land's changeable climates, we'll have a new industry that should keep Idleshire going for generations to come. Well, the seeds ain't going to plant themselves, so I'd best be about it. Something tells me growing them will make getting them seem easy. Yes. It'll take a few months, 'tis true, but I look forward to seeing those seeds bear fruit. Make sure to visit us from time to time, adventure. One day we'll treat you to a feast grown by our own hands. I'm down for that. One, two, three, four, five. Awesome. And I want to check this out really quick. Okay, so I need to do 51 to 59, a 50, a 1 to 49. I can queue up Earth. Okay, so that'll be 4. That'll be 8. Maybe I can get Crystalline Conflict, which actually is probably what I will run. Because that would work out well in the fact that that's very good experience for doing Crystalline or for just doing PvP in general. But also, there are some outfits and weapons that I want from PvP, so we will have to work on those eventually. Ah, look at it. So pretty. That's a big stag beetle. Dung beetle? Stag beetle? That is a Heracross in the making. I think one of those on each. White Mage, Monk, Machinist. I like the Lost City of Ampedor. I don't remember if this is the boss that I dislike, or if that's a different one altogether. But the teammates seem competent. which is always good. I actually want to check something really quick. Okay, I trust him as a healer at the moment. Maybe not the absolute most, but that's better than having one that doesn't know jack all of what they're doing. Okay, this one is like the least weathered person on our team, but well, I mean, again, it could be an alt that they're playing off of, but gotta get rid of all these butterflies first. I'm gonna like just absolutely laugh if when I get to it in the future. I love playing monk because I'm like in my friend group of people who play 14, notoriously known for just hating monk. I mean, we gave ourselves most of the platform to work with here, so that's very good for us. Boing. I should probably put my, what is it? Tempest on. I always think it's Raging Tempest, not Surging Tempest. feel like I'm a really good tank now. Not like the best, but like for where I'm at in the story, I've improved on my confidence and capabilities. Which, if I didn't, that would be very concerning. But that being said, it is still very nice to have that confidence in myself. Where I usually only had with healers. Oh, it's you. I want this mount. Earth resistance, wind resistance. That's right, we get split into 2 categories for this. Oh, these guys. Dragoon arms. And a choker I don't need. Which, I mean, it could work for my job, but is boing, boing, boing. I need to like heal my gear up soon. Ouchie. Oh, that's right. White Mage insta or AoE stun. Oh no, I'm blind. It's like the least concerned I'm blind I think I've ever uttered. If you actually went blind and your reaction was, oh no, I'm blind, you are not bothered by anything, and I strive to hit that. I strive to hit that level of unbothered in life. Ba ba dun dun da da da. Ba dun 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 da da dun 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 da da dun 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 da da dun dun dun. Ah, stuck. Do 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 do. Oh, that's right. That's this boss. Okay, yeah, no, this is the dungeon that I like the boss of. I think if I'm smart about how I go about this, I can get 2 books done, and I'll just do my second one off stream. Because I think it says you can get a second book after your first one, just because one is like mandatory to get, the other one isn't, or is like your weekly one. So if I do that, I can go well from moi. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing today, my boy? Did you watch AOT yesterday, my friend? I'm doing pretty good. I am a little sleepy, but that's about it. Yeah. What did you think of the slight changes that they did? Alright, that was Ampador. For more dungeons. Bum 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 da. Do 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 ba da ba da na 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 da 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 da. You are returned from your expedition into the Lost City. That is well. We, for our part, have last succeeded in easing the elements. Elements disquiet. But tell us, little, what was the nature of the hostile presence in the that so unsettled them? Extraordinary. I was all but certain that some seed of darkness had survived. I could not have been more wrong. I certainly did not expect inscrolled statues. Creations of Amdapori Magi, I imagine. It would appear so. They likely began to stir when the fiend was awoken by the Wakening Seal. Yet, that does not explain why the elementals would have cause to fear such ancient sentinels. It seems safe to assume that the Amdapori built them to repel the armies of Mach. Oh yeah, right. Were I to hazard a guess, I would say that the passing years has dulled the statue's senses, that they mistook our friend for the etherical being of a different order, void sense of the kind employed by the Magi. Magi. The elementals' arrival would have seemed like an invasion. That would explain much, yes. Void sent monstrosities and underlying guardians of stone, the war of the Magi have been a conflict of truly terrifying proportions. Expecting more drastic changes, but you liked it. I'm not surprised bigger changes didn't happen, but I think the conversation between our boys, between Aaron and Armin, was perfect. That was improved upon in the best way, but they didn't. I don't think Ishiyami wanted to change things significantly, but round out the edges that people didn't enjoy, probably. I still absolutely loved it, and my phone wallpaper and my computer wallpaper are now both Aaron, Mikasa, and Armin. One of them looking over the ocean, the other of them running to the tree. It is well that these ancient relics have been laid to rest. Within the city's defense is thus disabled, we may safely return to our task of cleansing the ruins. You have our deepest gratitude, little. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna be BRB really quickly. Oh, whoops. Then, it was just a few minor things that needed ironing out. Drastic changes weren't needed. Exactly. Just seeing how well received it was online, and seeing people be like, I don't get what manga readers hated about the ending, was very validating. Again, I don't know what people hated about it, but I guess to each their own. Maybe some things weren't comprehended well in some situations. Maybe they had a different expectation altogether. But it was amazing in my opinion. All right, I'll be right back. All right. May as well do the quick reset. Although it would be better if I was in a place where I could exit out instantly. Looks like the Stranger Things expansion DLC, whatever stuff for Dead by Daylight are coming back. All right. Let's see. 16 minutes. A bit of DVD. True. It's not something I can play many like matches of in one go anymore, but it is so fun to get like 2-3 good survivor matches out of the way. Hopefully have like, I would say non-trolly killers or teammates that throw, because that's my biggest issue. Okay, Somal, Great Gabu, and Ferrocirus. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Wait, is that 4? Yeah, that's 4. I don't know, maybe I'll end up playing some DBD tonight. I don't know when I want to fight more Demigorgons. I loved fighting Demigorgons when the pack was out originally. But going against a good old Bubba would be nice, because you rarely see Bubba around. We got another fellow Lola. Shango, what's his name? Is it Mandigo? Madango. Mika Frey and Lily. Oh, he can't get stuck. She has a gun. And he doesn't have an adventure plate at all. There was a time where I was considering, I forgot how horrifying this dungeons are. Oh yeah, no, they're spooky as hell. It's like a time, but like when it was Halloween, I was actually thinking of doing a DVD stream, but I did one solo match and horrible enemies or like matchups. Boing. Oh my god, is this just like a coked out Bulbasaur? My yearly game on Halloween. I mean, I'd be down. I did some hunts yesterday actually, which were really fun. Alright, 600 at the moment. Some more. Down. Oh yeah. Scoundrel. Oh, big boy Biz. Oops, hit the wrong button. Fine. This acting is actually much better. Yup. That's what we were saying. You're gonna be in for a surprise and like a better. It's a whale of a time to. I mean, you're not wrong. The Biz fight is very nice, but jeez. Yeah, I think you have a little bit before you go to his fight. It's like maybe 10 quests. I don't remember fully. Stack. Oh, it's a bracelet. Nice. I wish I could use Onslaught right now, but the game doesn't want to allow me to. Giant Heavensward. 30 minutes till Mount Monday for the FC. The music in this fight reminds me a lot of the Team Plasma theme from Pokemon Black and White for some reason. Or the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire themes for Magma and Aqua. I don't know why though. Like, they don't fully resemble it, but it's a little bit there. Ow. I might not have been tanking good enough. Oh, that's the final fight over there.
It's the final breakdown. Be-do-be-doo. Be-do-be-doo-dee.
Someone else that pops up here, I'm guessing. I'm gonna go for these Blood of the Mountains first. I feel like their torch move is a lot more concerning to freaking get rid of. Now with AOT gone, and I'm all caught up on the other animes I was watching, I don't know what... Because, like, I want another action anime, and I'm not watching JJK until the season's over. Because I want to be able to binge it. Because, like, I already know what's going on. I've been caught up on the manga for months now. But I don't know what show to watch through next. I don't know what anime to watch next. You really want to watch Castlevania? I've heard some good things about Castlevania. But I think that's on Netflix, and I sadly don't have that. No, actually, it might be on Crunchy. It is perfect. I've heard good things about that one. What else is what else is getting good recognition right now? Berserk of Gluttony is really good. I honestly would say it's a very good, like, anime to start off with, because there's only 5 episodes at the moment. It's nothing like drastic with the story that's happening in this very moment, but it's like entertaining. AOT is always perfect though if you ever do want to check out an anime. But if you want a darker tone, AOT. If you want a lighter tone, Black Clover. I need to watch the Black Clover movie actually, because I haven't watched it. I am not a true Black Clover fan, I guess. Oh, but I did buy a new AOT sweater last night. I'm so excited. That it's got like the wings of hope and everything on it. And then it also has, I think it's Levi that's on the front. But then on the wings, it has like cherry blossoms coming out. So cute. It's white, because I don't normally have white sweaters. I usually go with darker colors. And then like green. Yo, I almost died. I watch much like World War II stuff. You love 40. Oh, Warhammer? Watch Critical Role. Oh, Vox Machina, whatever it was called. Okay. Are you excited for because apparently Henry Carvel is going to be working on a move or a TV show with who is it? Wherever it is, yeah, there's been rumor for a while now. Yeah. Is there like a way for me to fly through? Oh, wait. But no happy ending. Yeah, I mean, happy endings and stuff aren't necessarily what dictates it being good. You know? Steins Gate, technically not a happy ending, but it's my favorite anime. AOT, kind of a mixed, and it's a bittersweet ending for AOT, actually. Thou hast accomplished all I asked of thee, warrior of warriors. Though thine exploits, an ancient thing, did scatter the mountain core, hath been excised, the fires of blank, seethe angrily no more. It's proper grimdark. Ooh, I do like that stuff. I'm also gonna just bleep out the names of important characters just so you don't get name spoilies. This place belongeth not only to the blank of blank, but to the blanks who within Travania. I shall not define while I yet draw breath. God, there's a lot that I have to bleep out here. The war did not, or did take too many, even though this misguided who revealed to be in blank's vengeance desired to be, or to find peace in the release of death. No matter the choices of the brother against brother, in the end we are all children of the father of blank, and now that the war is over, I wish only that the souls of the fallen be spared the turmoil they have suffered in life.
He cares so deep, or she cares so deeply for her kin, even those who mocked father, for the decisions to stay out of the war. I only wish I could be so tolerant of my brothers and sisters when they disgrace my brilliant suggestions, Kupo. Such musings aside, I should thank you for helping to preserve the peace around here. We'll be sure to keep a sharper eye out for intruders creeping into blank caverns from now on.
I got music. I didn't notice that this one gave me music. I realized that Hullbreaker is going to be the last one that I do, sadly. Which is probably like my least favorite to run through here. See how many people are online for the FC right now. Oh, we got a good bit. Oh, so I was gonna ask earlier, Riley, what job is your friend playing as? Dragoon? Fair. One of you stabs, the other shoots. Oops. Not at all what I meant to do. Let's click. I didn't think of doing that. You can do that, can't you? So Stormblood and switch back to Bar for Shadowbringers. Think, ooh, yeah, you're just like a ranged lover, right? I'm curious as to what you'll think of Dancer when you get to it. Yeah, I think you can only get it at level 60, but I believe you said you have a your bard's very high leveled, so it's not like that really is an issue on your end then. But personally, Dancer is my favorite ranged. The Boy and the Dragon Gay, my favorite book in this game. And they're level 90 on everything. Hello, Val. How are you? I'm getting hurt. I always forget this place has like really weird names for stuff. Oh, not Bookman. Ow, book hurt. Yeah, he's normal one. I couldn't remember if this one also had him in book form or just, you know, himself. No, Ifrit got squamped. Ooh, fire. She don't remember my way around here all too well, so we're just hoping for the best. Oh, fun. I love when chandeliers perfectly fall on time, so my, you know, entire plan gets ruined. This way? Yes. I think I can pull a few more. My dog is doing a freak out again. But it's really dark out now because daylight savings time. So she's probably thinking, oh. Oh, it's this guy. Listen, I'm having some French fries for dinner tonight. Ugh. I don't know what it is, but French fries, although such a simple thing to eat, so perfect, because it's just like a nice little comfort food. Oh, he's getting sloshed tonight. Is that called Biblicide? That's a name and a half for a move. And he becometh something else. Yep, Biblicide. That's a terrifying name, honestly. I forget how this works. Oh, that's right. I had to go in closer to him. She. Okay, so negative, you get pushed away. Positive, you get pulled towards. Right. Ooh, actually need those. Pass on that. It's like my first upgrade for my hands, leg, and feet that I've had in a while. Let's go. My boys. I do remember the first time I went through this dungeon, I was a, no, I was a scholar. I had a book. I was healing, though, obviously, so.
But this is the dungeon that made me feel at home because everyone's got books and frogs.
I would absolutely love for one day there to be a tank that works off of the Grimoire and kind of takes inspiration from Black Clover. That would honestly be... If that became a job, that would be my main, probably. I am a sucker for Black Clover. I am a sucker for Asta. He is my favorite MC. So, having something that would relate to him, like having a Grimoire that you can take swords out of, or maybe a Grimoire that lets you cast spells on yourself that's like different forms that you can take, perchance. Which is really what I was hoping would happen in dawntrail, that we would get a new tank. I hope in our expansion, maybe after that, though, we get a healer and a tank, even though it's only been one expansion since we got our last healer. I think the double DPS is a little interesting considering how, yeah, this works, of how saturated the DPS roles are. Because, like, new DPS are awesome, but an expansion where we exclusively get 2 DPSs is, like, my biggest, like, criticism about Dawntrail so far. Unless what people are guessing for the next role is, or for the other role is true, then I'm gonna say it's fine, because it's not technically a full DPS, it's more of like a buff kind of guy. But that's like where my idea would go. Maybe a tank using a halberd? Yeah, a tank using a halberd. A tank use. So we have a claymore, we have an axe, we have a gun sword, and we have a sword and shield, right? Halberd would be such a cool thing. Something mace related, maybe, I would also kind of like, but a halberd is more, you know, tanky. I'm trying to think from like Dark Souls and stuff. In Elden Ring, there is a weapon that's oh no, I thought that's what I had to go on to not be. Yo, okay, healer, please, sweetie. I could use some heals every now and again. Tower shield, but we have power, yeah. In Elden Ring, specifically. Oh, did not mean to go into that. Well. There is a weapon called the Bloodstar hammer. Honestly, I would like a tank that just used hammer-like weapons. I am a very big hammer fan. I again just would have enjoyed a new tank, but we'll see. Warhammers are fun. Yeah. What else could we what else could we get that would be a fun job or weapon to use? Okay. It would be a little bit, you know, different than what our tanks normally. But could we get like a kind of like a monk boxer kind of vibe? Like where you put like these gloves on, maybe one's got spikes, one's got like daggers that come out of it, brass knuckles, something along that vibe, but like very bulky gear. That's like, you're meant to be able to absorb hits. The more damage you take, the more damage you do. Well, alchemist, healer, do you get? That'd be nice. Necromancer is one thing people have been hoping for as well. I am one of those people. That was Ray Gabul. We do summons as to tank. Yup. Honestly, I would probably. I'm just gonna teleport over to Hydaelyn. It's 58 coins. I'm not really caring to fly over. Yeah, like, actually, it would be cool. What if, okay, so you know how, like, summoners summon the primals for, or they summon, Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda? What if they gave us another one where we summon other tanks, or other primals, Bismarck, for example, and, you know, it's like we get infused, yeah, like you said, we get infused with those, like, kind of vibe, like, the essence, the power, the, you know, if you're, Bismarck, you're taking more damage. If you're, let's see, there's one that you're going to be coming up on, that would be of, I don't want to say the name, but it's like a sword kind of wielder vibe. Really cool. Or we could get, a Moogle from Thornmarch. We could get Shiva. Like, give us, like, the essences from some things that we, like, empower ourselves with. That would be, actually, that would also probably be one job that I would drop everything under the sun for. I'm a sucker for grimoires. That's, like, my big thing. When it comes to, like, fantasy and stuff, I love the concept of grimoires. I love the, you know, the, what's the word I'm looking for? I love the style. I like that, you know, grimoires choose who they're with, and, you know, you can, there's, like, an endless possibilities of empowering yourself for other new spells and all those things. Also, books with shapes. That's awesome. So, give us something like that. Come on.
Come on.
Well, look who's back. And, looking none for the worse for wear, I might add. Well, what did you find in there?
Here's the book. Speaking of grimoires. A sniper debuff. Ooh. That'd be pretty dope. You might like, machinist, because they got a sniper in the future, I think. But, like, the debuff kind of thing. I would like, okay, so I don't know if you keep up with rumors and stuff, but so we know of Viper, right? But the job after that for dawntrail, people are guessing is I think what they're saying is maybe green mage, where it gives us buffs and enemies debuffs. So I would very much so hope that's true, because I think that'll fit under the category that you're looking for. Yeah. So, like, give us, like, group buffs, let them have, you know, some good, I wouldn't say the best DPS, but we want, like, middle ground where we're not feeling useless when it comes to doing doing damages and stuff. But, like, our best thing comes from, like, we have, like, 3-4 dots that we can put on enemies. We have AoEs. Like, give me that and watch how fast I become a DPS player. I love healing teammates or ruining enemies with debuffs. There is, like, no in between. I either want to heal us or make sure that they can never be healed again. Like, that's where my support mentality is, and I would love that. I think we have to wait until February, March for the next job reveal. Actually, wait, let's see. Let me do the math on this. All right. Reaper was revealed May. And Sage was revealed February. So February, March, April, May. We just had it October, November. So January is when we get the second job reveal. If it's 3 months in between, it should be January. March, April, May, October, November, December, January. Yeah, okay, that works out. So it should be middle of January. I mean, with the Paradise vibe, a shaman like Green. Exactly. Like, it'd be so nice. And there it is, or at least I think it is. To tell you the truth, those old dusty tomes are all the same to me. Still, it certainly looks impressive, which I reckon should count for something. Anyhow, I'd best get the one person who can tell us one way or another. Don't go wandering off. I'll be right back. Yes, ma'am.
Fellow Lala. And you must be the adventurer who procured the tome to our behest. I am Yayake of the Thaumaturges Guild, and on my behalf of my eminent colleagues, I thank you. But let us not get ahead of ourselves. Pray let me see this volume you have retrieved, that I might confirm that it is the selfsame tome we have long sought. Of Friends and Fairies, 1001 immolation incantations. Out of the Void, a catalog of extra-dimensional visitors and preferred methods of their extermination. Gods be good, it's finally ours, the Great Goblet Library Index.
Index? You mean this book you've been searching for so hard, just some oversized list of other books?
Just a list of books? Why, this is the comprehensive catalog of each and every tome and epistle housed within a single greatest repository of knowledge the realm has ever known. The Shylians built this bastion of irradiation and scholarly inquiry that Eorzea might benefit from wisdom compiled through the ages, only to see its treasure gathered dust, their pages seen by none but the monstrosities that haunt its halls. We would see the library restored to its former glory and ascertain the full breadth of and scope of its contents is a modest but most necessary first step. If the library were rebuilt, we'd see aspiring scholars flocking from every corner of Eorzea, which would go a long way to building Adalshire into a real town. Whatever me and mine can do to lend a helping hand, you just say the word. This is most heartwarming indeed. Doubtless the reconstruction process will entail no small amount of menial labor. And in addition to the more intellectual duties that will be seen to my colleagues and me. Why, to think that the ever-surpassing heights of sheer destructive power that we might one day achieve as hands simply shaking in anticipation. The road ahead will be long, but thanks to you, we'll take our first steps down to it. Pray, take this as a token of my gratitude.
And $5,000, thank you very much. Bombardier would be fun, but I'm not sure what niche it would fill. Yeah, Beastmaster would be fun, but ain't a fan of minion classes. Yeah. I think Scholar and White Mage and Summoner are like the closest we'll get to that vibe. Honestly though, I'm not like all too upset if we don't get Beastmasters. I'm not like itching for it. So Hullbreaker and Ferrocirus. Oh, Ferrocirus is going to be our last one. Hullbreaker is what we got this time. Little Blood Hunter style, using your own health to cast powerful attacks. I mean, that kind of fits, that sort of fits in the vibe of Dark Knight. Because Dark Knight has, like, a blood gauge kind of thing going on. But on a DPS standpoint, they could do something. That's where I think Necromancer would come in, but Necromancer would be a minion kind of vibe. Anything with self-regen is, like, very much so appreciated, though, in this game. That's why I'm really enjoying, Warrior. Because I'm just a healing tank. Can make Necromancer like Blue Mage. True. Until they get the vibe of it right. I wonder if Blue Mage, because of how strong it is, would they ever make it into a full job? Or are they using it as like a, like a testing ground for other jobs they want to use or make in the future? Because I won't be surprised if, you know, Green Mage or whatever we get, our support DPS, our second whatever, is going to have something that are similar to Blue Mage, because Blue Mage does have a lot of debuff stuff going on. Oh. Guy was about to go for, Why do I feel like I'm taking so much more damage right now? Oh, they're resistant stuns. Either way, whatever happens with the next DPS, I'm excited to see what Squeenix is cooking. See what Yoshi P's got in store for us in January. I'm also realizing that I have to start playing through Remake soon. Because we're getting like really close. I mean, I say really, we're still a few months away, but we're getting like decently close to 7 Rebirth coming out, and I want to have Remake set on the channel beforehand. Do do. I have one more dungeon after this, then that'll probably be the end of stream. Doing some dungeon cleanup today. It's really what it falls down to. Oh my god, it's Ymir! Is this the attack on Titan? I do got a lot of stuff. I was really expecting to do more for my book on stream, but you know, it is what it is. I think this is our bubble dungeon. Oh, it's when they do this. Look at Ymir. They don't look anything like they did in AOT. This is some BS. Ouchie. Your red mage weapon looks so cool. I dye it. Does it become blue? Ooh, it does. Like, I'm just like almost full committing to this I am Alfino Levier vibe. But obviously Alfino Littler or Froggier, depending. Let's go fight these boys, low tide and high tide. Low tide, one of the good Pokemon. I didn't look at everyone's adventure play at the beginning. Okay, everyone's got a adventure plate. It always confuses me when, you know, someone who's beaten the most recent expansion, so in this case Endwalker, doesn't have a adventure plate. Barracuda, bam, 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 bam. And here we are at the end of this Dungeon. End of this Dungeon Donuts. After we beat Storm Commander Riki. It's you! Yeah, they want me to lane. Let's do that really quick because I don't want to get hurt any more than I already am. Oh, he's going into his JoJo pose. I never said, oh god, he's saying things. I never said, said I'd never dawn you again, old friend. But a man would trade the wisdom of years for other stuff. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention to what he said there. And 100 men on their own decks to see yourself with this. God, he speaks too fast. My little brain to understand. don't think, yeah, he's not a stunnable one. I guess none of the bosses have been stunnable, but, you know, I still want to try. This guy feels like he takes forever to kill, though. So, like, I'm really happy this dungeon's not mandatory. It's, YouTube. Fine. I think it's in my adventure plate. And you. I give it to the healer. There. Axel, hello. How you doing? Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being in my team there. That dungeon does take a little while. That final boss just takes forever. I need to remove you, and then I'll just... One of my pieces is... You'll love MSQ replays. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a replay, and I don't remember a lot of... Stormblood. So I was like, hey, why not stream it all? Because I got the time on my hands, so. Do you play? Jeez. Honestly, that's really dope, though. If I can ask then, what's your main job and what's your favorite expansion? And, oh, never mind. I thank you for the sub. Please refrain from Heavensward, above spoilers, because we have a viewer, Riley, who has not played through Heavensward fully yet, and then Daniel, who has not done Endwalker. So we try to do spoiler-free stuff, but these are just dungeons, so Riley's kind of like chilling in and out. Yeah, what's your favorite expansion? What's your favorite job to play? No spoilers at all, especially for replays. Fair. And thank you very much. Yeah, I've done everything start to finish. It's just I wanted a character that was like special to content, I guess. So a black mage. Oh no, my adventure play got messed up because I have the gloves on. Damn it. Probably Endwalker. Heavensward being a close second. Ooh, fair. Endwalker, fantastic choice for a favorite. It hit very hard in that that first playthrough, and my brain has like repressed so many memories from it, so I'm just excited to get back there for the first time in like a year or so since playing it. Oh, I can't go down to it yet. I'll probably do like a tier list after all the expansions, or at least up to Endwalker, because, you know, one story, then I'll add my dawntrail where I think it would be on the list. Or where it doesn't go on the list, I guess. I don't. There we go. Duh. I know my main is right now. Main Black Mage and Shadowbringer, then did Endwalker MSQ. Sage, same for Sage. It's my favorite healer, maybe my favorite job at the moment. A Dancer up for Savage. Now your Poly is your most geared. Fair. On Omni everything for Dantra. Yeah, how far off are you from everything? I'm guessing most of them are in the 70s or 80s. Or is it like a fresh travel for everything? I say fresh travel, fresh level. Oh wait, are you also doing Omni Crafters? Because then I salute you for that one, because that's the one that I'm scared of the most. It's a mixed bag. Most I want to make sure that I'm safe here. Most of my melee is in the 50s. Just keep going for him, honestly. I trust them to get rid of it. There's your last 90 DPS. A lot of 60s, 70s. You don't have Warrior, White Mage unlocked yet. Ooh. I mean, on the bright side, though, with, like, Warrior and White Mage, those are... Yeah, easy Qs. That's why, like, so when I go into Stormblood, I'm gonna be playing a Samurai again. Because I was Samurai in Heavensward, but I'm so nervous about doing a DPS queue or a DPS run. Because, like, I feel like that's gonna be so much harder on doing Dragoon on your play. Ooh, are you doing Dragoon like 100% way through? Or for that specific expansion? I know, let's see. A Realm Reborn, I was White Mage. Heavensward. You're on Dynamis. I'm not worried about losing MSUs. Oh, fair. Heavensward, I was samurai. Stormblood, I plan on being samurai. I mean, I could change last minute again. But I don't think so. Stream paused. Oh no, it's all good. Because like a part of me really wants to go back to my roots and play as a scholar. But I'm also thinking, why don't I just, you know, use scholar for dawntrail? Because whatever I go through store or Shadowbringers with, I'm going through Endwalker with. For playing Sage, it's hard to go back to Scholar. Yeah, that's like my big ist worry. I know it's... It's just like the worst comparison between the two. So tight. Find our lady Ice Heartwell. Yeah, to see where she goes. Oh, I'm so excited to see you. I love that, you know, because of the Discord especially, I'm gonna be able to like hear about your thoughts and see your screenshots and like your process of everything going on, which I keep forgetting to link the Discord in, but I'll do that before stream ends at least. To be fair, Discord has not been loading at all for me today, so like I need to go about some like cockamamie way of getting the oh, you know what? I know how I can get it. I don't know if Discord's been broken for you guys as well, but it has been not loading. Yeah, it's been having a fit. But because of my past streams where I had Discord loaded in, I can just load one of those up, get the what's it called, and get the link from there. God, I don't remember this dungeon at all. Yeah, it had serious issues. It took me like 30 minutes just to load up earlier. For the app to load up. I got on for like a second and then it crashed again for me. So, Discord's literally just been offline for me today. It's sort of working on my phone, but I don't get notifications off there. So speaking of, I didn't realize that my healer is a scholar right now. I'm... There we go. Peeweer. Is Discord up though now? Okay. I can just get the link off there before I end it then. Oh, whoops, this way. You know, my biggest issue right now with wanting to potentially play as Scholar, like through Stormblood would be, I would need to get it up to level 60, which isn't the worst, but no, not necessarily the most what's the word? Not the most wanted process to go through. I don't remember this dungeon at all. I'm gonna keep it 150% with you guys. Oh wait, you know what? I need to get rid of these things first, I think. So I think I just realized we're on 69 subs now. Which that means we're 6 away from hitting the 75 sub goal for the end of the year, which was originally 100, but I feel like 75 is more obtainable. Mom mad. Aw, she angry. Ouchie. Ooh. Secure incubator 66. Oh my god, execute order 66 though. Ow, blue fire hurt. See, I'll sleep on it tonight and think if I want to go through as, what's it called? Go through as a scholar or not. For August, I wouldn't have been over. I'd have over 450 hours in a Final Fantasy game over 4 months, but here I am. Yup. God, what are my hours at now? I usually do like a check every month or so, but I am at 2,219 hours at the moment. And on this character, oh, it's unavailable at this time. Can't imagine. You know what's funny? Some people in the Discord have like 10,000 hours. So I have 7 days, 15 hours on this character.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I believe Mezzy and Riley, not Riley, and Claire, you're Riley, obviously. Mezzy and Claire both have near the 10K mark. I know for sure Mezzy does. I don't remember what Riley's is at.
Little, you're returned. You had us worried for a moment there. We heard an awful rumbling coming from deep underground and feared the worst. My men have concluded a preliminary sweep of the lighthouse and dismantled the remains of the bomb incubators. It would seem that the beastmen have abandoned the tunnels directly beneath the tower. We have sent scouts in to pursue them, but with the passage stretched further than expected.
Pardon the interruption.
While we were securing the interior, we found old Seafarer's knife laying on the floor. One of the lads noticed it got the sigil of a diamond of Naldic and Vermilli carved into the handle.
I see. Well, if anyone can tell us who the knife belongs to, I suppose it would be the smith who crafted it.
But I cannot seek her out until the tunnels have been secured. I have another favor to ask, Little. Would you mind delivering the knife to the Lieutenant Trashrit in Aleport on my behalf? He is due to meet with the artisans of Naldic and Vermilli shortly. Welcome back.
I expected he will be waiting at the docks.
Do not concern yourself about the tunnels. We will find out where they lead, however far they go. On behalf of the Maelstrom, I thank you for your aid in reclaiming the lighthouse. Fortune go with you, till sea swallows all. Ooh, I think we're like ending this at the perfect, or like nearing the end of this at the perfect time as well. Because this would be with getting these two quests put in without doing When the Burrow Wakes. I will have hit the 3-hour mark. I'll be going to bed. Have a good evening, everyone. Have a good rest, Riley. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, and that the day fares you well.
Little, I just heard the good news. By Lulaman's blessed light. You did it. You saved Pharaoh Cyrus. Oh, what's this?
It's a knife.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to ask her about it, and speak of the devil.
Oh, hello, you two. Oi, what's your name? Redcoat. How long do I have to rot in the tavern before your boy sends them shit-eating kobold bastards packing, eh? Much more this and me hammering I'll be soft as soft. As soft as me, little white horse. Oh god, I hate him sometimes.
A terrifying prospect, ain't no mistake. Luckily, it ain't one we need to worry about though, cause we've taken Osiris back, and after the walloping our matey gave him, them kobolds know what to keep their grubby paws to themselves in the future. Meaning you can get back to your restoring the place in peace.
Hell, my MSQ bun is a dragoon. Her son is hello. Yeah, I'm very good at reading in my mind, like in my the interior monologue is perfect. Reading it out loud is just like bleh. Old English doesn't suit my voice well. I stumble over my words a lot. Makes me seem much more illiterate than I already am. I may have failed English, but I swear I can read.
Miss Diamond, while the lads are searching the lighthouse, they found some that might interest you. Does the seafarer's white widow look familiar?
I don't know what voice I gave him, honestly, I'm losing it. Oh my god, it's her dad, isn't it?
All too familiar. Though it didn't look so worn down when I last saw it. I made this symbol before he set sail 3 years ago. It was my first piece as a full-fledged smith.
Yes, I have 2 ADHD. Say, I gotta get like that stuff tested out. I've had like doctors ask me like, "Hey, are you do you have ADHD? Do you have ADHD, dyslexia, ADD? Those?" And I'm like, beats me. Like,
You should get checked out.
it's to a point where I'll meet some doctors and they'll be like, "We know you're not diagnosed, but you're right there." So, how do we go from here? I'm not a doctor. I say there's a decent chance listening to you. Yeah, I need to like be severely tested. Hell yeah, we love when we love when people are able to get the diagnosis they need. I've just spent so much time in and out of hospitals for other medical issues that I've just never pursued that one.
Simmond, as in the Captain Simmond of the Maelstrom.
I'm a little ball of medical issues.
Yep. My entirety is been since I was 7, and I am 24 now. But my worst of like bigger issues have been for the past 6 years. I'm just a little ball of of medical phenomena that they just keep saying, hey, we don't know what we're dealing with here because it's not supposed to be happening like this, but we got you. We'll figure something out, bud.
The same. I never meant for it to be a farewell present, but knowing he used it often and kept it with him to the last. It means a lot. Mas Memodia, I think it's a sign. Why else would my first piece be returned to me now, but to show me how far I've come? Just seeing it makes me want to restore the lighthouse to its former glory. Even more, to make it into a place to honor the lost, rather than a place to grieve for them.
Yeah, I'm a medical phenomena over here. Aye, lass. That's the way. There's things we all of us would sooner forget, but remembering them is what makes us stronger. Wouldn't you agree? Speaking of remembering, you remember something about the eyes. Oh, aye. You're the spitting image of the lad who once helped me drive back the army of the undead. A right tough bugger. He was, like you, only taller. Never did find out what happened to him, but looking at you, I'm guessing he settled down and sighed himself an air or two. I am the guy. Brings me to a tear. Brings, a tear to me eye, seeing you carrying on the family tradition. I too much am obliged to ye, lad. Much obliged. It's like, hey, I remember, it's like your dad or something. This guy is just a loon half the time.
I can't thank you enough for saving the lighthouse. If it hadn't been for you and all your hard work, we would have been for naught. But I, for one, mean to make the most of this reprieve. I swear to you, on my brother's memory, when we finished with Eorzea, it will serve as more than a guiding light to the safe waters. It will lead to the souls of the lost at sea back to the familiar shores.
I don't want to have to ever read that guy's dialogue again. It hurts my brain. Some folk of the Eorzea as a cursed reminder of the calamity, while others see it as a monument to Limsa's golden age. But I'll bet it means more to them, to them pair than anyone in Limsa or in Eorzea put together. And someday they'll show the world how it looks to them, like a beacon of hope. I realized I still ain't thanked you properly for giving us an end. I need to try doing the pirate voice.
Me matey, giving us an end, I see. Hardly needs saying. I suppose the maelstrom couldn't have done without ye. You can leave the rest to us. Though we'll see to that smiths don't get disturbed again. Until next time then, little.
Sometimes you just need an army matey to get
Into the voice of a pirate. To search for the Isle of Badbeard. Searching for the treasure of Badbeard, just like Phineas and Ferb did. That's not a pirate voice anymore. I'm just kind of going edgy. Yar.
Duh.
Howdy, me mateys.
Oh, you look so cute there. You have the sword I want so badly. Oh, whoops. Not the one. I mean, that patch will look good because I am planning on using something like that in the near future. But well, I mean, technically the eye patch that I'm going to be getting is done early on in Stormblood. The sing-songy bits. Yep. Oh, hello, random lady. Coco Eclair.
Coco Eclair.
100%. But I gave him pirate voice as well. Arr. Well, how was it? Did he give them elites a hating of owe their lives? The hidden owe their lives or what? Come on, out with it. Patience, lad. All the limbs will know the tale ere long. 'Twas a sight to behold, that much I will say. Little and his comrades carved their way through the beasts, and men like putters through a swell. Not even a visit from the sirens, and the krakens could slow their pace. Pirates turned up at the drill. What in the Seven Hills did they want? I think they're gonna sound the same for this bit. Why, to do their civic duty, of course. They invited themselves as members of the Black Sail unit. You'll be forgiven to forgetting. But the pirate powers are still beyond the maelstrom and by the Galdian Accord. Well, of course, they never ask. Never deign to take part in their exercise. And we've long since stopped asking. As for what they chose to grace this one, I reckon word got out to themselves the Warrior of Light could be facing the finest, and they fancied to go themselves, and saw no reason to deny them. Admit it, you wanted to see if them old cutthroats could still hold their own in a fight. Now they're slowly becoming Irish. Beggar ye pardon. It doesn't stick for long for some reason. Beggar ye pardon, Chief. But are you alright? You look a bit sore. Don't tell me. God, I'm getting lightheaded here. I deemed it good morale. But I did not come here. Wait, I need to like mute myself and try to get this in the tone. I deemed it good for morale, but I did not come here to speak of that. Little, the Maelstrom is grateful for your participation. We may count on you, a friend. We may count you a friend to see swallows all. Good day, gentlemen. What do you play in D&D and why is it a DM? I don't play D&D because I don't have the people to play D&D with. When I did play D&D, I was a half-orc barbarian who loved gardening and always carried a pack of potpourri around with him because it reminded him of his long-lost sister who was a florist. I had that stuff down. I'm a big fan of Baldur's Gate, and I'm thinking I'm actually gonna restart a playthrough soon. And do it modded. You have like 12 characters? Damn. I could have never stowed away on the ferry if I had known the chief be fighting. Seeing you in action must have woken the spirit of the old age in him. Though, I doubt he's as spry as he was back then. I hope ye didn't give him too bad of a beating. Legends like Mistbeard never get old. But the chief, well, he's just a man. But let's keep this little chat between ourselves, eh? Good to see you again, Little. Thanks for helping out the chief. Spofy's live. I think. No, she's not live at the moment. Big sad. I want to watch a Spoofy stream. She's such a feel-good content creator for me. But yeah. Okay. I think that's where we'll call it for today. Tomorrow... Who is Spoofy? She's a Twitch streamer for Final Fantasy 14. Probably like my favorite 14. Yeah, I love Spoofy so much. Her content is just so like calming and chill, and it's like honestly a big part of what I strived in the beginning to have this, and it still is. I want it to be a place where people can come into the future and, you know, have like, hey, we're, you know, if you want help and you're on this that's terrifying, you know, you need some help. I want to, after I'm done Endwalker, I want to be able to help with people on the Crystal Data Center. Brain leaking. She's the little purple Lalafell VTuber. She's on Corel? Right? Yeah, but Spofie. Oh, yeah. OIE. Spofie. There you go, Crow. It's so nice. Yeah, like, I want that vibe that she has, but just a little more crackheady, I guess, at this point, because that's really what it comes down to for me. But then in the future, if I could ever be invited to testing out the job changes, I want to be able to do the same stuff that Larry Zor did in the past, where he would be like, what Final Fantasy class would work for you? This expansions edition. But yeah, I'm gonna go have some food. I'm gonna put this in chat. If you want to join the Discord, Axel, if anyone's been lurking that wants to join too, by all means. I'll be live again tomorrow, doing one of the raid sets. I'm either going to be doing Alexander, and I'll have Claire help me run through it. Like, not showing up for you. How about this? But yeah, I'm gonna get some food, cause I'm starving. So it's just blank. Hold on. Oh, Ayo. Oh yeah. I will wait. Little samurai guy. The bug hideout dropped. Oh damn. Okay. I was gifted some fresh bread and I'm so happy right now. But yeah. I'll be doing either Monarch stuff, so the 24 mans, or Alexander tomorrow. So yeah. Axel, thank you for hanging out again. Thank you for being in that dungeon with me. Thank you for checking out the stream. I know it's like this. I'll send a picture of what the bread is. They're like these little pull-aways. They're so freaking delicious. Thank you for the sub, and thank you for joining the Discord. Riley and Daniel and Hallow Val, thank you all for typing in chat and hanging out earlier on. I'm going to eat this bread like the little heathen I am, and I'm going to rest for the night. So thank you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Take care, and bye-bye.